I'm giving away 2 tickets to the MSI Grand Final in Vancouver with travel and accommodation paid for. All you have to do is click the link in the description or the pinned comment for details on how to enter. Big kiss, enjoy the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, this draft will be quite fun, I think. Alright, Gwen ban. So Rumble's open. That's a very high prio pick. Obviously, Pantheon is a very high prio pick. Talia, these are the most... And with the Gwen ban, these 3 are open, right? We'll see if BLG pinch one of them. Azir as well, right? Azir might be an easy ban for BLG. Yeah. No real prio on it for Knight. Faker would love to play it. I mean, you can play into Rumble. Playing into Pantheon's hard, playing into Talia is a lot harder, unless Faker wants to play like Annie into Talia. But I do think Talia ban is pretty good. Vi ban. Okay. This Vi prio to me is very strange. I feel like I would match Vi ban with Poppy ban, but they just want Vi out. TF ban, okay. So there's Rumble, Talia, Pantheon. There's Xin, Pantheon trade. There's Rumble, Ornn, Galio trade. There's Talia, Annie trade. What's OP then? Okay, they don't want to trade Rumble. So it's Talia Pantheon trade. And Faker will probably take Annie, right? I think Knight would take Talia, yeah. So then I think Faker would take Annie in this draft. Pantheon is pretty easy for owner. He will get responded by Xin. I think Bin... Do you pick top on 3 here? What could Bin pick? I think Xin Zhao or Poppy. Get it out early in the series. What have you got for me? Not a big fan. Sion's a really good champ. Sion can get met by a few things. You can pick a tank into it. Or you can pick Ambessa, Cassante, Ornn, Cho'Gath. I don't know. Yeah, they take the Poppy. Get it out early in the series. I think that's smart by BLG. Flex it and get it out. I think Poppy is so OP. Doran can drop if you want him to. He has probably got like 5 champions he can play here. He can play Aatrox, he can play Ambessa, he can play Gnar, he can play Ornn, Cassante, Cho'Gath, like Yorick. Yeah, Yorick. I don't like Yorick or Orianna together. Those 2 champs together. Yeah, I don't like those 2 champs together. Alright, for bot lane, is Kalista ban gonna happen from T1? No, they banned Karma. Okay, I mean it makes sense, right? You're playing Sion top, right? And you're playing Talia Poppy, and you're 4-5ing a bot lane. You want to 4-5 a bot lane that can fuck them. Caitlyn, Karma lane. In this case, Kalista lane, sure. Maybe like an... I was thinking like an Ezreal Leona lane with a brown ban or something. So Gumyushi's a player who on 4 here, he tends to lean towards caster AD carries, like Jhin is his best. But I think Jhin in this draft is... I wonder if Guma should just take the Caitlyn and get counter-pick support. And if they go like any melee, you have Braum. If Braum is open, Caitlyn Braum. Does Guma just take a Caitlyn here? I don't know if I like Jhin. They take Nico with Karma ban. Okay. I mean, that'll get you push, yeah? There's Kalista Nautilus or what? Kalista Renata? Yeah. And now you just play MF Nico or Ezreal Nico or fucking Jhin Nico, yeah. Another Kalista game. I mean, when you're playing Sion top and Talia, you need a lane Talia can play for. So Kalista does fit that theme. As much as you see Kalista and you think insta lose, I look at these champs from T1 and I say, who the fuck kills Sion? I think Yorick needs to carry this game alone. Yorick's gotta carry this game. I think T1 has a bit of bot push, they have a bit of top push. I think BLG wants to play insanely fast in bot side. Let's fucking get it.
The advantage as the reigning world champions. Doran gonna face check.
Yeah, Doran walks right into the brush there. Beishwan's waiting, and so is Knight. Doran's gonna take a lot more damage here than he would like to. Beishwan and Knight continue their chase. More rocks are flying out. Beishwan's going in.
The
Doran
potion
nearly killed off, but he barely survived.
The potion saves him.
We start off
but someone's there.
Oh, Knight!
Knight! Oh,
that was cheeky.
Faker's laughing, Guma's laughing. Drink your potion. That is a W start Yorick with no flash, no potion.
Perhaps that
I think
means
top is a
the
little
Beiswan's
lost
gonna
early.
change up. Is going to start on
Top
his top
might
side,
be
as
a
we
little
kind of
bit lost.
expected. This bot
Bot lane is Armageddon.
Oh,
Top
yes,
is in
and you can
isolation,
see
mid
right
push
here,
is
this
contested,
your
and bot lane
rematch
is a fist fight.
2024 Cup, and
Okay,
you
bone
know
plating
BLG are hungry to get
Bone plating
revenge for
Talia.
that loss.
Owner's clearing 3 top camps, Beiswan's clearing 3 bot camps.
Demon King himself.
Beiswan is
Faker
pathing
earning
top.
the finals MVP, having
Is
a
Doran diveable
standout
early?
performance.
So Owner's
And
full
already
clearing
we
to
see
bot.
Knight off to
Bot
an
push is
early
really
push
important.
in the matchup.
After that,
Knight's pushing mid.
start there
Carry a
in the
little
top
bit of
lane for
chunk.
Doran.
Nice.
The push originally did go to Bin. Doran was
Beiswan's gonna look
but
for
now you can
Doran,
see
no flash,
that
right?
wave that
Is
Beiswan
top wave
finishing
bad?
those camps
Does Doran
in this
die?
top side of the jungle, about to kill his blue now. He's going to path
Oh,
up
he's
towards
warding
this
at the
top
right
lane.
time.
Now Doran's going to ward the Pixel Brush at exactly the same
Bin
time.
flash Q?
Beiswan's
Nope.
making his
No
entry.
gank.
Doran with a nice use of the cage there.
Doran
Does
plays the
block
weak side.
Beiswan's ideal entry point, but still
Bin
a little
doesn't
bit of
wanna go
damage
in.
from the Poppy.
He's gonna ward
to
the push
harass
now.
Doran a little bit more.
All right, top
but
is safe.
Not really a huge threat coming out just yet.
Faker
Doran
takes a
manages
base.
to keep himself out of trouble.
Owner's
I
looking
will
for some
say,
Raptor respawns.
Sion ganking.
They are
Not
respawning.
really.
He is
You can
right there.
definitely be annoying.
But Knight's checking.
And I think the wave state is
Faker TP's in to help him get the Raptors.
Faker will take a bit of damage, but Owen already
Poppy's
setting his
here to
sights
stop
on
him from
Raptors
taking the
respawn.
Raptors.
Play. Mark those chickens, steal them away at every
Q
respawn
smite
you
is
can
really
get, but
powerful from
Beiswan
Pantheon.
is here to contest, wants to fight Owner for this second
Oh,
set
he
of
got them without
chickens.
smite.
Owner, though,
Oh, without
has
Q,
the
sorry.
smite on the large chicken is on, has to sidestep the deadly flourish down in the bottom lane, scrap
All
at
right.
the same time. Owner's way
Now
back
Pantheon
out.
can just base and
Nothing
full clear.
else right now for
I think what
Owner to
Owner
go
can do
after
right now
because
is he
of the
can
Krug
go to
camp
base, do
still
Krugs
not
Raptors, and then
being
just do
something that's
Drake.
within his reach, since Elk and Honor
I
all
think
the way
that is
back behind
pretty
the
easy
turret, they
for
would
him.
easily be able to come help Beiswan.
Because
So
Poppy
Owner's
has
just
to
gonna take
base and
his
open
one
top,
camp
so I
steal
guess
and
Kalista
walk
will
away
base and
from
swap
it.
maybe.
Back up top side.
Being in
Yeah,
a
no,
Dorat
no,
flash is coming up.
But Bin doesn't mind it when playing the Sion champ.
As now Doran could be in a
Stop
little bit
the
of
jump
danger
of the
here.
rats.
Nope, not quite. On an Elk aren't in range.
Nice
to
ward by Bin. He
back
just
up
warded the
Beiswan.
Drake
There's
to
no
check Owner when he
wall
starts it
for
now.
the wall still all right.
Does Carrier not have to
his
base
maiden
and
with
like
the mist ready
help
to be
top a
summoned,
bit?
but does not want to summon it
I
up.
guess they
at
don't give a
time
fuck.
when these swaps are leaded very
Doran is
swiftly,
hardcore weak
especially
side
with
right
Beiswan
now.
having the smite available.
He started
If you lose
W,
that
he
maiden
lost flash.
early, the
Oh, he's
cooldown
maidening.
is so
What?
long. It feels T1 Owner has secured the first Drake of the game. 6 minutes and 45 seconds in. Beiswan coming back up into the top
Doran,
side.
have you
Doran
into
forced
it?
to flash away again, but nice
Have you
handshake.
gotten into it?
Brings him right on back, and
Have you gotten
BLG
into it?
in
You were
first
weak
blood.
side this
Owner,
whole
though, setting
time.
his sights on mids.
E flash, no flash
Flashing
Talia.
away, force
Oh,
out the summer
Dorat.
spell
All
from the
you had to
BLG
do was
mid
just
laner,
not
but it does
die.
cause Carrier's flash at the same time.
Carrier and Owner, we're
A
gonna
lot of
be...
things happen. Ooh, the shockwave connects.
Okay,
Nice
good
shockwave
damage.
from Faker.
From
Now they
that, you'll
swap back,
notice
but this
the mid
Sion
gold
is
gap
so
really
OP.
starting to increase in Faker's favor. We don't get a chance
Carrier's
to talk about
dead.
the
He has no
previous play.
flash. He's just dead.
Carrier's already in
What
danger.
the
Remember,
hell?
he used his flash
Oh,
to
Owner?
go after Knight.
Is that
Now
a
he's
good
already
play?
dead. Owner wants to jump in and make something
Oh,
else
Elk
happen,
just
but he
sent
has
it over the wall.
flash back over the wall. As on Elk and Beiswan continue
He has the
going
bailout.
forward. Elk needs a bailout.
Oh my god,
Elk
Elk is a
surviving
monster.
gets it. Elk stays alive. Gumayushi
They're all out,
tries
maybe.
to
He has
fire
ult.
back, but he's got to reload the gun. Now the curtain calls open on side
Oh my-
3. The fourth can't hit Beiswan.
Okay, he got one.
But the dancing
Oh my good
grenade
god.
dances on his grave. BLG
Holy fuck, no one in this game speaks English, I'm sure of that.
Action-packed is what we were
A little bit
hoping
louder.
for,
The Kalista is
and
crazy.
BLG to kill,
Elk is
all
absolutely
being
mental.
funneled into Elk.
Sidestep the curtain call.
So,
Sadly,
BLG
dancing
got
grenade,
all
more of a
3
targeted
grubs.
ability. Throughout the wave,
Oh god,
nice
this
chunk
Yorick
of
looks
damage
so
under
useless
Doran
right
there as
now.
well.
Is an apt
They didn't
title
manage to punish the
pedigree of players that we
Talia
have
flash
on
being
stage
down
right
yet.
now.
Knight's been playing
BLG
relatively
have
safe. He has no
accrued a
flash for 2
small
minutes.
advantage, but what I will
There is
say
a
that
world where a
surprises me
Pantheon
is
ult
the
lands
goal
on his
difference
head
between
soon.
the AD carries.
Range, the power
Yeah, the
of just
Kalista is not really
bullying
my
them away
concern.
from
My
playing
concern
as
is this
aggro as they
fucking
want to.
Sion.
Nico throws out a tangle
I think
bar.
he's the most
Jhin
OP
hits you with
champ
a
in the
deadly
game right now.
flourish into the dancing grenade with an hopefully
Knight's been
fourth-shot
trying to
auto
farm
attack.
as best he
And all
can
of a
without
sudden,
flash.
The Kalista doesn't
He's
feel
trying
as
to just queue
empowered
as many
to
minions
run
as
the lane
possible.
like she wants to. Good things
I'm
there.
wondering when
As
they're
you
gonna
already
pull the
said it,
trigger
man,
here, T1.
It's just the slightest gold lead for
Mid
BLG.
flash is 60
They do
seconds.
have those first 3 grubs. T1,
Is
of course,
Owner gonna
though,
try to
did
go for
secure
it?
the first Drake, and
Doesn't
the
look
next
like
one
it.
is spawning out of mid
Look at
towards the
T1's
river
vision
for
bot side.
BLG.
Double pink.
Getting closer to the second
If
dragon
they can take that
spawn
pink
of the
and
game.
Tribush, they own the map.
TP will be used
Carrier
by
is trying
Knight
to try and
return
sniff
to
a bit.
mid lane for a
TP
mid
back
lane
from
play.
Faker.
Not gonna
Knight's
find one.
first on the
It is
move because
BLG
he
that
TP'd back
gain access
earlier.
to the river first. The bot wave contest is
Oh,
going
yeah,
to be
this is going to be a big
important,
sequence right here.
as both these AD carries want to be in a
Sums are up
position
for
to
everyone.
fight.
Owner's flash is coming up.
Yomu's completed for Guma.
Beishwan's
Should have a
hovering bot, they
slight
see him.
advantage over Elk.
Faker has an
No blade of the
alternator.
Ruin King finished just yet, but
Owner's already in the
T1 do
push.
not wanna give
Keria
this
has...
up without a fight.
Oh, he's flashed
Owner
in.
jumps in, immediately goes for the stun on the
Oh, Keria 3-man. Poppy ult hit Faker though. Poppy ult hit Faker.
Isn't quite there. Owner's going to be chased away next. The deadly flourish doesn't
Poppy
hit.
ult hit
Owner's
Faker.
gonna take a ton of damage. The
Oh,
bailout
Faker
from
shockwave.
Elk.
It just comes in time to save him with the
Faker
bailout as well.
shockwave finds 2, and T1
Oh.
get a
Just gets the shield on Owner.
Just
gets it.
Get themselves
Last
three
second. Owner was dead. Last second.
So
TP back from Dorat. He probably has Triforce here.
Stops champion is considered by many to be the best jungler on the patch as Beishuan goes in for Faker. And now it's trouble for the T1 mid lane. The handshake pulls him right on back.
Well played by On. Well played by On. Very well played by On. It's very easy to fuck that up. Mr. Q, he's out. He literally just shook it off. What the fuck? The robot's like... Bro is like a cat. Oh, he's dead again. He's dead again. He's dead again. He's dead again.
To use that to make his way into the fight, but Faker has been found
what? He got E'd out of the queue.
Tackles Faker
what?
out of the decimating smash, and Owner's made his way into the fight, but he's immediately ejected by the
Faker.
verdict. Faker still under pressure.
Carrier doesn't have heal.
This time, but Ben and Beishuan don't have any damage. Ben tries to get away.
Hostile takeover over the wall.
A deadly flourish to follow. Hostile takeover.
Gumayushi low-key caught.
As Elk and On try to fire into Gumayushi.
Oh my god, Elk really wants On to go in there. Okay, Elk, you're a psychopath. Elk, you're a fucking psychopath. That was completely degenerate. That was What the fuck is going on? What is going on? They are crazy. How did T1 come out there alive with everyone? But if Poppy doesn't E Orianna here, Orianna dies.
The synergy knocking him out of Bin's Q means that extra bit of damage doesn't connect on the Faker. A good shockwave buys
now
time
Bin's trying to chase Faker around.
But then when Owner gets knocked out, Bin
now Faker lives.
to turn the play still in
Carrier's gonna ult here, and Guma's gonna get caught on the bottom right.
He has to flash away.
Faker's gonna have to run away from Carrier, who's hitting him, and now Guma's 1v2. But Elk here, this flash. What the fuck? Oh, they're on Faker again. Yeah, stopwatch. Another double shockwave. Another kill for... Bro, BLG are just throwing themselves at them. They are just sending it on cooldown. That's the third time Faker stops them.
Dragon spawning, 30 seconds.
Oh my god.
Bin unleashes, he finds a target, but it's only a Nico clone. The power of this ability as now another catch for T1. Spells the end of base. He's doing a little bit of construction work in the side lanes. Flashing forward after Knight to try to get this kill in the solo.
Dorat movement. Dorat movement. Oh, if he got the Q. Oh, if he got the Q, he kills him. But I do think a few of these fights go slightly BLG favored. The game looks a lot different, right? As much as T1 is stomping them now, BLG's got like really good instincts in like they will send it on you with no fear, no matter what. And T1 needs to be really careful with that. You blink and they're on top of you. That's quite a scary team to play against. Like, look at this. They're always on edge, ready to jump on you. T1's dealing with it very well, but it's quite difficult to like keep that up.
All BLG really has here are those 3 Void Grubs.
Ooh, a pick.
When you're this far down, you can't get to the turret. On, forced to be saved by Elk, as Doran's going to take a ton of damage in the counter-attack. Nice kill for BLG. And they're about to make it 2. Carrier in danger, but now Beishuan stunned up by the Pantheon, forced to flash to survive.
Oh my god, Faker flashed forward. He flashed his combo, but Pantheon spear. Oh, they flash onto the Renata, onto the Kalista. Sorry. Wait, that turn from Owner and Faker was crazy quick. Oh, Carrier's out of nowhere. Oh, he likes to root onto the Poppy as well. What the fuck? Bro, these team fights are mental. Are you kidding? Holy shit.
Rolling over BLG. It starts with On getting caught in the mid lane, but Elk has the ultimate to bring him to safety.
Runs away from the hostile takeover.
Orin is quick to fall. Now BLG
Carrier's in trouble. Play the first target.
But they go too deep.
Faker flashes the combo here. Forward. But look at Owner. You think he's going for Poppy. Boom. Sends it.
I have Owner at my back. The shockwave connects onto Elk. The deadly
look at Carrier here. He comes in like a fucking hammer.
Arrives just too late to turn the fight in their favor. And I don't know how Carrier found this angle, but he gets the route onto 2. They convert it into 4 kills. And
Wow, Carrier
steamrolling.
Oh my god, they're in aura vibes moment. They're just gonna fry.
He is being suffocated out of their jungle. Beishuan's found an angle in.
This is another one of this play we've seen so often. Faker is the target.
Double shockwave looking for Faker.
He drops a shockwave, and now BLG's got to be on the defense.
I mean, Faker is my co-worker, yeah. We're both pretty good at the game.
as BLG
Oh, he's a little
knows they
crug.
can't afford to give an
What's he doing, a little
away
crug?
when they're already this far down. Faker trying to use the ball to zone on out.
Oh, Guma.
Takeover goes
Oh, he
through, but
false
doesn't
shot
find
at
much
Faker.
of anything else. Gonna be zoned
Sion
away
ult.
now, but
Oh,
the
this is a
rest
bit of a
of
throw
T1
from
immediately
T1.
got a
Doran's
problem
dead
with
again.
Doran.
That's probably a good
Basewan
sign.
takes him down. Curtain call's been opened up. Basewan
Owner
might
just got
die
fucking
here.
sent to
One last shot
Narnia.
goes through with a 4-shot.
Who's gonna
Finds
smite
Marc.
it?
Now Bin trying to steal away the Otacon, but it's not gonna matter.
Who's gonna finish the
Doran and
objective?
Basewan have been traded, but everybody else is still
I
alive.
knew
Faker
it
claims
was
the
him.
Otacon, and
I knew it.
T1 get the objective
I
as
fucking
they look
knew it.
potentially for more of a fight. Carrier thinking about a tangle barb here, but he can't get the range in time. Bin still here in the front line, gets caught by the tangle barb. Carrier knocked into the unraveled earth, but he stays alive for now. Owner steps forward with a shield.
Oh, Owner, you're such a great. Faker from the back. He's back. Steals the objective. TP's behind. Rocks up. Quadra kills your team.
As Carrier kills Knight over the wall, and only Bin is left standing.
What is it with T1?
She fires another shot.
Wait, they just come out of nowhere.
Saw blood
What a
in
blessing.
their
What a
eyes,
great day for
and they
eyes.
took out the rest of the
What a
BLG
beautiful day to have
roster.
eyes.
And
Doran
Tier
sitting
2
there like
tower
happy,
will fall,
happy,
and
happy.
it looks
Bro,
quite
he's just dying every fight.
BLG pick a fight on the top side.
Carrier
T1
clutching,
set their
Owner
sights
sending
onto
it.
Elk.
Guma perfect
The cleanse
positioning.
is
Faker
good
clutching
from
it.
the Callista.
Doran.
Great to have space, but now he's out of the fight. While they do get
almost as much as the I
Doran,
actually think it is as much as the entire enemy team
Doran,
put together.
Doran.
Flashing away from the unraveled earth, manages to not get caught out there.
Doran is 0-4-1, by the way.
Just continue. You
Oh
get
my
Baron,
God.
you walk
Doran!
in if you're choosing,
It's
you
okay.
win
Doran
the
will
first
pay.
game.
Doran will pay back next game.
so 3-0.
Even the quiet carry, Doran.
Faker to the target.
Baker caught, handshake from On. This could be huge. But
Not
Faker,
again.
nice shot
Not
from
again.
Baron, turn
Not
around,
again.
Russell, take
Not
a break,
again.
do anything,
Not
Russell
again.
tries to get away
He's
from
still
Faker,
alive.
Flashes back over the wall. Owner ready to hunt
Every
him
single
down.
time
The
he
spear
lives.
doesn't hit the target, and now
And they
On
miss again.
Right back out of the Callista.
And another
Trying to
one.
Stay alive. Faker with a nice use of the stasis, keeping himself alive and healthy as the curtain call opens. BLG going to take a couple of shots from this one, has been body blocks for Knight. T1
How does he never
won't
die?
get any kills, but it's a big
how
win
does he
in terms
always
of
turn
health
it?
bars, and they
Through from Knight.
Should be gone. Should be gone.
It's a full send from BLG.
Oh, Carrier.
As Carrier goes in, he finds the pop blossom of the
I mean,
BLG
great engage.
mid laner, and
Faker
Knight
is dead
only
now.
dead as the fight starts. Ben's made
Wait,
his
where
way
was
in
the Talia?
back, but
He's not
Faker
dead.
will not be threatened by a side
He's just
alone.
hitting him.
Owner continues pressing forward, and Gumayushi puts the kill shot into On.
Oh, Doran gets a
the
kill.
ball, and
Yes, Doran gets a
buries
kill.
him. T1 with a Baron plus 3 kills will force their way into the base. Elk continues fighting and kiting and trying to get away. The deadly flourish doesn't connect, but it gives them enough space to get the kill right after.
Boom, boom,
Guma's
boom, boom.
unstoppable, and only Bin is standing. T1 slam this first game.
Wow.
Gumayushi involved
BLG
in 20
just got
of the team's
absolutely
22 kills,
owned.
has the Nexus in
What?
his eyes, and is looking to close things out.
The Nexus turrets are nothing but a formality. Bin's health bar, the same thing as T1. It was close for about 10 minutes. And
Oh my
then
God.
It was not ever again in this first one. T1
Oh my
takes
God.
game 1.
Oh my good God.
See
Azirban
if
nice.
BLG can keep
So
that
Pantheon's
pattern
out,
going
Poppy's
here
out,
and find their way to a
Yorick is
T1
out,
weak
Kallista's
spot
out,
in one. We're
Varus
looking
is out.
good. BLG
So
over here
Vi
on the blue
prio
side.
is
We're gonna
pretty
continue
high right now,
to
I would say.
ban away that Azir.
Vi,
They're also gonna ban out
Rumble,
the T1
pretty
side.
high
They'll
prio.
continue paying respect to the Gwen
I think
from
owner
Bin, and
Xin
they're
Zhao is
also
pretty good.
going
He
to
could
make
match that
sure
into
BL
Vi.
Be
Galio
such a good
ban.
answer. Fakers,
Is that
Galio,
Faker
you get
Galio or
boost
is that
on it
Rumble
when
first
playing
pick?
against
If you
Faker.
ban
You
Rumble,
always
they get
gotta
Vi, you
respect
get
the
what?
man. His
If you
wall
ban
is
Vi,
fine,
they
be
get
banned
Rumble, you
away
get
by
what?
the
If you
suspected
ban
to
Vi,
be
they
that
get
first
Rumble,
pick.
you get Xin
The
Zhao.
Galio was
and top.
also the
Or you get
World
Rise,
Finals that
actually.
Faker had
If you ban Vi,
in that
you ban Rumble.
topside team fight that
Okay.
really just was
They ban Vi.
the final unkillable moment.
So there's
as the
Rumble,
Vi is banned out, and
Xin
BLG,
Zhao,
first pick, what's it gonna be?
Annie.
Wukong,
There
Yeah.
it is.
And Wukong and Ari.
Okay.
So they can take Rumble for Doran here, which is
Will
pretty
they
solid.
allow it? Or will they allow him to
But
have it and have some sort of
Rumble for
response?
Doran walks into
So far
Wukong
from
Ornn,
Owner, we've been
and
seeing
I don't
a
know
lot
if
of
I
just
like it.
high-impact junglers.
As long as
We've
Faker
seen
doesn't play Victor, we're
Wukong,
fine.
saw a Zed game from him,
'Cause he
the
might be
Jarvan
like,
and the
"I'll go
Sejuani,
Victor here."
also
Skarner.
acting as a carry player. It looks like
Oh,
that
for
he's leaning
fuck's
more
sake.
towards Faker.
He's
The
done this
champion
all
hasn't had the
year.
most success here at
All
MSI.
year. First pick or
However,
first rotate
his
Victor.
hands and also scale
Alright,
nicely
put the
into
Xin Zhao in the bag, owner.
Yeah, you could
Or the
see
Skarner in the bag.
win-loss for MSI.
Here
1
comes
of 5 on
Wukong
this
Rumble.
champion. The only
Wukong
thing I'm
Rumble is
concerned
coming
about
for your
is
head.
when you look so many
It'll be
clutch
Wukong,
moments
Rumble or on 3. It's gonna happen. And now I think T1's losing. I think they should have taken the Rumble. They should have taken the Rumble. Put the Ornn in the bag, buddy. Alright. If I'm BLG, I'm not giving them Xayah Rakan, and I'm not giving them Lucian. If I'm T1, I'm not giving them Kai'Sa. Okay, Lulu ban. Okay, Lulu. I think Kai'Sa next ban is good. And then I feel like for some reason Guma will just play Senna on 4. And they'll play MF. Alistar. And they'll play like Nolt or whatever. That's a very T1 thing to do. Xayah Rakan out. So now it's Lucian, MF, Senna, Kai'Sa, like I said. And then T1 will ban Kai'Sa. And BLG will ban Lucian. And they will pick Senna or MF on 4. And I think BLG will take the other and take Alistar. And I think Nautilus or Braum on 5. Alright, it's MF Senna. I don't like it for T1. I don't like it for... Ooh. Guma Caitlyn. Just blind picks Caitlyn into any Wukong Rumble. Yeah, Ezreal's pretty good. Ooh, what do you blind pick on support here? Leona gets slammed by Caitlyn Braum. Rel walks into Caitlyn Braum. Nautilus walks into Caitlyn Braum. Nico's out. Ezreal Karma walks into Caitlyn what? Oh, they did Rel. Oh, it's a Braum game carry. I just pick it and take the free win. Okay, so I'll explain the draft for you if you want. You first pick Annie, you want Dive. Dive is Wukong, which is good into Xin Zhao. He early rotates Victor, which is immobile, and obviously they'll take Rumble. The counters to Rumble are Ornn and Galio. One was banned, so he picks Ornn on 3. Then, as T1, this comp is very good at giving resets. Any Wukong Rumble, it's a one-shot. So they ban Lulu, because she works with Jinx. And also, Kai'Sa will lose lane, but Kai'Sa with any Wukong is crazy dive. And when I'm playing dive, what do I want to avoid? Well, Xayah can't really play without Rakan, so just ban Rakan, because his carry is good at it. And Lucian Nami also has a dash. If they play Ezreal on 4, it's not that strong, because you have so much dive, and they won't have enough damage, I think, if they have Ezreal. Also, if they go Ezreal, I feel like you can just go MF for free, and you just push him in, or you can even go Corki. So I thought they would go Senna, because they can play Naut on 5, but they went Caitlyn. And when they go Caitlyn, you need an 80 carry that's a caster 80 carry. You can't play an 80 carry like Zeri, or fucking, I don't know, Twitch. You can't play an auto attack champ, you have to play a caster 80. You have to play like Jhin, Ezreal, Ziggs. You can kind of play Jinx, but Lulu's out. So like Jinx Karma could work into Caitlyn a little bit. But because they blinded an engage support, and why do they need an engage support? Because they're playing Wukong Annie. What is Wukong Annie gonna do when they go in and Karma standing there being like, yeah, nice, keep going? So you pick a dive champ in support, you have to. And so Braum's open.
Continues to deliver.
And he eats whatever melee supports you blind pick. Predict who wins. I mean, if Faker was playing any other champ than Victor, I would say T1 wins. But I actually hate Victor. I think this champ needs too much time. And it pisses me off. T1 have a lot of champs that answer BLG. Ornn answers Rumble. Braum answers Rel. And then you have 2 scaling carries and a Xin Zhao. It's pretty solid. BLG have a comp that they love playing, probably. Bot lane playing the weak side here for T1. Carriers faking it. Sometimes when you know where the enemy jungler is, i.e. you see enemy jungle here, you will walk up based on where he is, right? To make it look like you don't know. To keep them guessing. Like T1 know that Wukong's behind them. I think they're stepping up a bit too far, maybe. But they're making it look interesting for Wukong. You see how Wukong's cancelled his base twice now? They're keeping him interested. They know he's there. They just keep teasing him by walking up. Cancelled his base now as well. Permanently delay him. So now Owner's behind. And Wukong hasn't base and Owner has. So Owner can get to his camp faster. And basically you got your jungler free time. He just needs to not get Hex Flash Q ignited, otherwise if he does that he's dead. Keria keeps trying to tag on to stop his Hex Flash. Every TP in the game was used, apart from Keria's, who is now spellbooked to TP. Is he gonna use his spellbook TP to TP to Doran? And secure Drake? I mean, he could push out top here with Guma. and TP to the Drake to secure it.
Contention is the Scuttle Crab is what they're setting their sights on for now.
The problem is the TP takes a while to get there.
Drops the combo there on Faker,
Oh,
but
Doran.
now Doran launching out the Ornhorn. Beishwan could be in a little bit of danger, but Bin's here ready to back him up. The equalizer's already been used. Doran very low, about to die. It's first blood.
Doran is inting.
Thought that they got
I'm
the
not
chain
sure why
combo
he's
onto
doing that.
Beishwan, but
Faker's playing Victor. He just wants to chill. Faker E-evolve. Grubs are free for BLG. Drake for T1. Owner eats their bot camps. Yummy, yummy.
Do a lot of extra gold if they can knock down a bunch of these plates, and that's going to start up here in the top
Doran.
lane. Doran's the target as it's a
Doran.
four-man dive onto the T1 top laner, and Doran dies before the second
he
part
almost
of the
got one.
Ornhorn can come through. Beishwan's low, but close
Almost
isn't
got
good
one.
enough
to make that
I'm
kill
surprised they
happen,
didn't let Elk take
Guma
over
and
top base
Carrier
on any.
will happily get these
I guess they
plates
can
where
hit it 3-man,
The
right?
Midway was also
Playing
First
turret
got tower
race
to
against a
BLG.
team that had progress.
BLG in a great
BLG's
spot.
got both these turrets.
Both towers live.
they have to
Faker,
send
Rod
Knights
of
to go
Ages,
and catch
Victor,
that
we are
bot wave.
scaling. This
While
bot tier
Faker
1 would
now
be
finds
insane
himself
for
on the
Faker.
side lane with that upgraded E.
Upgraded
Rumble
E,
just ult the
and
wave,
he's got
though?
the Rod of Ages already fully completed and stacking. The only additional item past his
No,
star
he
item he
ults the
got was the
Victor.
refillable potion, but now he has to flash away.
Nice flashes.
Beishwan's ready to follow. Ben's got the follow up. The
Got the
turret
tower.
ain't even dead yet. Owner and Faker wanted to commit for the objective.
Nice
They'll
play
get
by
it.
BLG, really nice.
Great cause.
They used the
Turret
tower
to
as bait.
T1, double kill over to
Carrier
BLG
engaged, Brown.
as Carrier
No
and
flash
Gumayushi
Knight.
trying to make up first Drake.
Drake in
BLG
1
with
minute.
all three grubs.
Does
The
T1
next
fight Drake?
spawning
That's a
in under
Triforce
60
Ezreal.
seconds.
I
Does
feel
not
like
wanna
BLG
walk
should
too
take
close
this
to
Drake
on here. It
on
is much
spawn.
easier.
I mean,
The extra
Faker is
ability
scaling
to
big
rotate
time.
around to these
That mid-wave
Why do I
control
feel like
against
T1's
Gumayushi,
posturing to fight the
they're gonna
Drake
gain
when they have a
access
Rod
to
of
the
Ages
river
Victor with no
first. Faker's
flash?
pushed the river.
Guma has his
Carrier
item.
isolated with the
Is this a
mid-jungle
good fight?
duo. BLG not going to waste any time. They know they're stronger. They're going to force this
This dragon is
objective.
one
Yeah,
shot.
T1's pick
They
up
get
their
they get Rumble
second
TP.
neutral objective this
Oh my
game.
god, we're
As a
TPing here.
TP though, about
What?
to arrive from T1 deep into enemy territory there with the red buff. Doran's made his way in. Beishwan just
What
blocks
the
the winner's
fuck
bite
is
there with
happening?
the clone.
It's
So
the Baus
T1
combo,
not gonna
TP in and
find
base.
anybody straggling,
And run
maybe
back top,
making
that's a
greedy
Baus
clear
combo.
through the junk from it. The
Okay,
Caedrel
Doran
Brooker
stays bot,
now
Faker goes
fully
top.
completed.
In the
All
area,
objectives
but
going in
I really
favor of
don't think
BLG.
T1
Actions
I
here,
wonder if
right?
BLG
200
can
over to
accelerate the
Owner,
game
200
somewhere.
over to
It's
Knight.
a bit
Not
hard
even
though.
that amount. Back and
Carrier's
forth between
covering
Gumayushi
Doran,
and On compared to their
and
counterparts.
Faker is just
almost the
chilling
entire gold lead
in
phase
Narnia.
is the top
He's freezing
lane
top in
difference
fucking
between Ben and Doran. So if I'm looking
Afrika
at T1,
freaks.
I'm looking at BLG.
I think he needs to start
I'm
pushing
saying
now,
we've
though.
Got to get, we want
There's
to
a Herald
make sure
dropped.
we're continuing to win these
Moves
fights.
down.
The Rift Herald is summoned up mid lane, but the tier 1 turret is still almost fully healthy. Herald's going to chunk about half of it. Now
Owner
about to
goes
die.
in.
Owner
Oops.
goes in, immediately drops the Crescent Guard as he engages to make sure that
Faker back top.
BLG can't immediately burst him down.
Isolated a lot of this game, and you can see that resulting in the XP advantage. Now Doran caught out.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about, though. Doran is only strong against magical
Can
damage.
Carrier save him? No.
Beishwan does a lot
Doran caught
of
again,
damage
50
with
seconds
that
before
stick
Drake.
and knife. Plot to pick
I mean, he
on
has
Doran.
TP for Drake and he has
Tier
ult.
1
Wukong,
turret
no
still the
flash, no ult.
target
Could
for
be
BLG.
fine in the long
Owner
run.
Gumayushi still defending.
But yeah, he needs to stop getting caught because they're losing
Third
towers for
death
this.
of the-
Here comes the
Ooh, a
full
double
send
TP,
TP.
actually.
There's no tower
Trying to
behind
collapse
Knight.
onto Knight.
There's
Onto
no
Knight.
tower behind
Yeah,
Knight.
T1 really want to get some kind of a
He might
punish
just be
here.
dead here.
Knight still trying to get away when becomes lightning slows him down. Carrier misses the winner's bite.
So
Exhaust
Knight
used to
dies,
guarantee that Knight
shut
can't
down
try
to
get anything
Faker,
back, slows him down
and
enough,
second
shut
dragon
down
for
over to
T1
Faker.
should be pretty
18
easy.
minutes and 50
State is
I
a
think
little
if
bit
Beishwan
awkward,
fights
but
this-
they find the pick that they were looking for.
Ooh, they
Without
might go on
Knight, it becomes a lot harder for
Guma.
BLG to contest.
Can On just
BLG
send it?
instead
No,
is
they
setting
can't, right?
their sights
I guess
on
they
the
get the tower.
mid-tier 1. They want
Owner still working
All
on
of the
taking
gold
this
lead is
dragon
basically
down.
on
The
Bean.
important thing here, I think, for T1,
He's
they
a
got
level
the
up,
pick
he's
onto Knight at a
1.8k
time
up,
where they
he's
can
Rumble.
then G
But
without
just
having
look
to
at
do a big
Faker.
team fight. Ben doesn't seem to
He's
care about
2
Caedrel
levels up on
Rookern
Victor.
anymore right now either. He's already
He's
got
2
a big
levels up.
mask and a little mask, and that Caedrel Rookern is
Well,
not
on
doing
Knight,
enough
but
to
I meant
defend
on
Doran
Victor,
from.
he's 2 levels up.
Creating the
Faker is
dragon
scaling.
pressure. We talked
Victor
about that
doesn't do
spike
damage.
in
He does
Elk
if
and
you get
Beishwan hit
to
it
a
few
certain
minutes
point.
ago, but I'll use
T1 are
anything
waiting
to
for
force a
IE.
fight against you, and so that means
I
that
think
Artican's
Faker needs another
priority will
item, and he's
definitely
probably
rise
really
up
broken.
as BLG,
Ult evolve, level
based on what we've seen
16,
so far
3
at
items,
MSI,
Victor's
like to try
online.
and
Hits him for about a
I
third
feel
of
like
his health
BLG
just
would
with that
call an
spell,
Atakan rush
and the
here.
Mystic both
Faker's
of the
just
potential
power
skill
farming.
shots there towards On missed
Level
their mark,
16 on the
as
way.
BLG support feels
When he gets
confident
level
stepping
16
up,
and he
trying to
gets
clear away
another
some
item, I
vision.
think he will
Otacon, though,
carry.
does hurt, so On doesn't want to hang around here
But
too
he still
long.
won't be
Leaves
there
that
for a
last
while. Well,
on the ward. Important to note
I wonder what the series would look like if T1 had Zeus top. But Doran is 1-7-4 in the last 2 games. I'm waiting for Doran to pop off. Faker's halfway there.
And have a lot of agency in this game.
Keria gets monster chunked. That Ezreal is absolutely Mandarin.
Almost dead. Uses the unbreakable to guarantee
I guess Keria might be able to swap the TP and spellbook.
Him there, but with Keria barely able to stay
No, he
standing.
can't. He
That
stays.
is BLG's go signal to start up the
It's
Otacon.
gone, isn't it? Isn't it
T1
just
looking
gone?
to approach, but BLG is ready for him. The Otacon down to 1/3 HP. Keep your eyes on Doran. That could be the big engage, but Knight is waiting
Knight.
over along in the tri-brush. Doran tries to fire back into him. Pressure on the
Smite fight. Owner got it. Oh my god, on flashed and got stunned. Oh my god, on flashed and got stunned in the gravity field. Owner 1v2's them. Curious there to help him.
Trying to get away, and Owner is on the chase. Ben and Knight trying to escape, and
Owner,
T1
don't get too cocky, Owner. Oh, he died.
Again.
Owner died. I will say Doran carried that fight. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but he Orn ulted the Annie without vision on her.
Why wouldn't they feel confident?
I think he was aiming for Bin.
Why wouldn't they feel
I know you might think Owner carried that, but he interrupted Annie. I don't know how. I think he just aimed at Bin and then he just hit Annie by accident. You know, I talked about fucking stumbling over.
BLG, though, they're responding. Yeah, BLG
nice carrier shield.
The Unbreakable gonna stop another true shot barrage. Elk jumps in. Carrier still low. Ben wants to burn them all
Bin
up.
flashed away. Faker's blocking.
There, though, as Ben gets
Elk.
stunned. T1 continuing their retreat. BLG trying to find
T1's out.
As the
Watch the replay.
Forces BLG to regroup.
I think Owner carried the first half until he inted. Victor played very well as well with his gravity field, but I'm convinced if Doran doesn't ult the Annie there, Annie's gonna blast them. Owner covering Faker. Is he gonna die here? He's been known not to die in this part of the map.
To give his life for this, wants to dash back over to Basewan for safety. Owner will die, and Faker's the next target.
Faker, he has flash. Flashes, he's alive. He's alive, how is he alive? Farming damage. Doran with the big TP behind. There's Doran! There's Doran! Faker's emoting him. He's BMing him. Oh! Do not try and kill him. How many times have they tried? How many times have people tried? Is Faker in his demon arc? He talked smack the other day, and now he's BMing. Is he about to go fucking dark Faker? What the fuck? Faker must have... Oh, he has got 3 items. Faker now is absolutely busted. He's also 3 levels up on Knight. He was delaying his death timer. Bro, I don't think it mattered, did it? 2-3 seconds? It wasn't like Baron was spawning. Rel's behind. On could save the game here. But how does he do it? He's looking on the wrong target, I think. This flank doesn't do anything. It's the wrong target. Oh god, he lost everything. Oh, there's Knight. That's the target they need. That's a tanky Victor. They went again! They died again! They went again! They died again!
Just barely survives the ace in the hole. Owner continues the chase as On's about to die here too. Elk and Bin completely on the run. BLG utterly routed in their attempt at a fight. Bin will be able to teleport to safety along.
Like how many times has this happened in this series? I will say Elk is absolutely hard stuck. Someone get him out of here. Someone help him. Oi, oi, oi. Alright, Soul is spawning. God, is Faker level 18? He is. Take a screenshot. He's 4 levels up on Knight. What the hell? What the hell? I will say, Faker's played a lot of Victor this year. It's not looked this good. Normally he like scales and then he just kind of loses. Or he wins. He's like 50% win rate on it. 4 trap line.
line of cupcakes from Gumayushi, and it's so difficult to fight through for BLG.
On's on a ward. He can't do anything there.
Dorat TPing in.
Faker is frontlining because he has stopwatch. And he's dead. Faker, that was disgusting. Faker, that was reportable. What the fuck did you just do? Did he just feel bad for them? Was he like, here you go, take the kill? Like he literally walked into melee range of 5 of them. He walked into melee range of all 5 of them. Maybe Faker said, you know what, I'll die here. Doran, take the mental. Show them your worth. I don't know what the fuck carry this did either. T1 are happy gaming. This is what it takes to kill me, says Faker. Walks into 5 people.
With the soul, with the 4,500 gold lead, with the push here in the top lane. Doran with the
yeah, no flash, I guess. Take the free kill.
Called straight back into the grave yet again. Gumayushi unstoppable.
They lived through all that damage.
But they stepped too far. They end up losing 1, but they are not done.
Pentakill for Guma.
Inhibitor down in the top lane as it's a 4-man push. Only carry a
Knight flash Tiba.
Knight steps in. He goes for the engage, but he
Dead.
doesn't find anything.
Quadra kill for Guma.
They were behind
Low-key unofficial
for
penta.
so long, but when
Unofficial
they
penta.
need to,
Boom.
they clutch it
No
out.
collector proc.
They'll take the Nexus.
Faker.
turret. Faker steps in. Elk stays alive. The Nexus will
Oh, he
not.
killed him in one auto.
T1
It's an unofficial
go
penta.
up 2-0.
Guma got all 5. Unofficial penta. Guma got all 5. Bro, he loves sipping on that drink. Damn.
Of their form,
You do not kill Faker. Oh my god. Bro, it feels like World Finals all over again. Like the hype and the aura of the teams. Sorry, I just want to see this again. Because Doran saves the game here. He's gonna ult. Bin. Look at Knight. Look at where Knight is standing. Knight is ready with flash ult to one-shot someone. Doran's like, oh, Bin's going to the tri-bush. I'll ult the tri-bush. Bonk. Hits the Annie as well. Oh shit, Annie's in this bush. Now Annie's kind of fucked. How does she flank now? And now it's like Doran's got 2 of them on him. And it's a 4v3 at the bottom. So T1, or like a 4v4 at the bottom, whatever it is. So T1 can win this bot side fight a lot easier. And then, I don't know if Faker did this on purpose. Obviously he didn't, but it happened. Look at On. On. Now. Look at On. Flash. Stunned. He was about to press Flash WR on 4 of them to turn the fight. I'll show you it in real time. He just gets stunned mid-engage. Like, so Doran accidentally finds Annie. I don't think there's like a point where they see her properly to know that they see her there, and then she sits on a pink for the next 30 seconds. So Doran just fucking finds her a Kinder fucking egg, whatever it is. I think you can see BLG's pincer, right? They have like this pincer ready if they find the right target. But Doran's so close, Knight's like, what the fuck? This Ornald's about to hit me. What the fuck? Bonk. So if Doran did that on purpose, W Doran. Alright, let's get into it. Is BLG blue side? BLG is blue side. Azir ban, TF ban is solid. Are they going to ban Varus as well? T1 ban MF. Okay, a lot of things have changed here. Gwen MF. Sion Ornn Rumble. Nocturne ban. What the fuck? Are they cooking like a Nefiri? Nocturne's good into Nefiri. Oh, they're cooking a Jace. Yorick's out. Sion. I wonder if they're cooking a Jace first pick. And they're removing Nocturne. Or they're cooking Nefiri. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do Vi though. Maybe they do Vi, yeah. But doesn't Vi from BLG walk into Xayah Rakan from T1? Can't they just do like Xayah Rakan and then pick anything here? I guess Xayah Rakan could walk into like a Karma lane, right? Maybe you just pick a jungler like Nefiri. Could take away the Ahri. Could take Nefiri. I think Ryze is pretty OP. Oh yeah, Varus open, what am I saying? Ryze is pretty OP. I like Varus, but do I like Varus into Vi? Can BLG play like Vi, Jax, Ahri and fuck the Varus? Yone is definitely stronger with Aurora out. I do think Ryze or Ahri would fit better. They could pick Jin's out. What AD do you pick into Varus? MF's banned, Jin's out. Or is it Corky's trash? Ambessa, sure. I mean, Doran will pick Renekton on 3. Yeah, there's Knight Ahri. Oof, do you drop Faker or Doran? Do you take Renekton or do you take Sylas? You could also take something like Tahm-Kench, because they have Vi, Ambessa, and Varus and Ben supports. But I don't know if I like that. There's so many champs in. Yeah, Doran Renekton is best. Doran Renekton's best. Alright, if I'm banning versus Elk, what am I banning with Varus? Yeah, Xayah Rakan. I mean, I think it's just Xayah Rakan and Lucian, right? There's Faker Sylas ban. I think I would ban Sylas Galio, maybe. Is Galio enough damage? I feel like that would be a crazy pick for Faker. Do you ban Lucian? Do you ban Kai'Sa because it's really good lane phase? Really good out of lane? Hard lane phase. Senna I don't care about. You have counter pick support. What could he blind that's good? Nautilus blind is pretty solid right now. Alistar blind is pretty solid as well. They banned the Nautilus, so Alistar blind walks into what? I mean, they could pick Alistar on 4 here and take the strong champ. And then what do you pick into Alistar? You could pick a Karma lane, or you could pick a... I mean, you could give them Alistar and play Tahm, but I don't know if that's good. What is Faker gonna play? Faker. Oh, they banned the Tam Kench. I think that's a snipe with the Vi Ambessa. Oof. Galio, Akali. Yeah, Galio, Akali, Rise are probably where Faker's leaning. Alistar is really OP right now as well. I feel like BLG, yeah, okay, Alistar they take it on 4. BLG could have taken Kai'Sa Alistar on 4-5. Now they'd have to play Kai'Sa Gragas, or I mean they can play a Karma lane, but what can you play in the Karma lane? Ashe Karma, MF, Xayah, what? Xayah into Varus? Sivir into Alistar? Okay, both are pretty fucking bad. What, Xayah Leona, is that it? Xayah Gragas. What does Faker have cooking here? What about a Faker LeBlanc? Nah, it doesn't really fit. It is an Akali. Akali's hard though. Vi Gragas, Akali gets... I think it's a Galio game maybe. Rise. Okay, solid champ. Okay, I think T1... Do they have 3 winning lanes? Top wins. Renekton into Ambessa, pretty sure. Varus beats Xayah pretty hard. Maybe level 1 the Gragas can push the Alistar. Rise maybe needs like a level or 2 to push. Stop XGGing.
He's going to spot them out.
Uh-oh, Faker. He's dead.
Right into the brush. Knight
don't flash the wall, Faker. Don't flash the wall.
On Faker as goes for the
Faker.
To knock Elk away, but now on, continuing to put the pressure on. Faker's under pressure from the Ignite. He's healing up.
No flash Ari.
First blood goes over to BLG's.
Knight's first blood is big.
The one that's likely to finish that one off.
Does Faker have the TP?
Yeah,
he does have the TP.
Here in game 3.
Oh, Faker TP'd. A bit of a greedy pathing back to mid. But it's kind of hard to go all the way around. Nice that Knight didn't skill a spell, took the charm. Alright, here's the push in bot. They should have push in top, and I think they should have push in mid as well. So it's a triple lane push for T1. Okay, maintaining bot push. Elk's trying to take a base, and he's clicking top. Elk is clicking top. I am out of here. Xayah playing into Varus is very hard. Why is Elk right-clicking top? They know that Xayah is in that bush, right?
Doran just gets really crazy, but right now he's happy to just ward the brush.
Keiria's ganking him.
Miushi and Keria have now made their way up here for the response swap. Keria using the minion to gain a little bit of extra distance with a headbutt. Wants to pulverize.
I mean, any poke damage is good, right? Because Elk just came on a base. Oh my god, is Elk gonna base and run bot now? There's no way Elk's basing and running bot. Is he just gonna base and run bot? No. Okay, he's going back top. The wave's frozen though, isn't it? Oh, it's not really that frozen.
To find a successful swap
not that frozen.
Of getting out of this 2 versus 2. On now in a lot of danger.
Uh-oh. Keiria's gonna stand in the
oh my god!
Immediately flash, pulverize, headbutt.
He just fucking smoked him.
Now with owner showing up, there's no way out for on.
And now Elk is gonna get Dovin. If they fast push this wave, they can zone Elk away from the tower. Oh my good heavens. They need to cover top. He's not gonna lose that much. Beishwan should be here. But Faker's coming as well. And Faker has ult. And Knight's under tower. Cleanse.
Elk gets slammed into the wall. Could have a 3v3 here. Faker thinking about
rotating
over. There is a realm
TP.
available for the Rise. TP coming in now for BLG.
Keria has no flash. Keria might be dead. Let's see if Elk, if Knight commits ult. Faker's here to escort them. Knight uses ult. Oh my god, they're gonna get nothing.
There's no ulti, no cease and desist for the Vi.
Faker, he should be able to tank this, but he hasn't based yet.
Nice play from BLG.
Aye, Faker.
And Faker's taken down.
I think Faker should have just taken that escort and based.
Last
time Faker played Rise versus CFO, he was like 1-9, wasn't he? He was only 1-8. 1-7, old man. Beishwan level 6, Owner level 6.
Objectives just yet. Owner now going to start
but
up the Void
Faker's basing.
Ooh,
Positioning's a bit sketchy for T1. They need to get 1 and back away for a bit. Never mind, they're full sending it. Here we go. TP in the pit. I thought that BLG would look to go on them, but I guess they don't know where Rise is, right? And Elk is under tower level 5 Xayah. So it is free. Doran's been kind of quiet this game. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? He hasn't died yet, which is suspect, and he's up in CS.
But here we go.
Beishwan goes in. There's your cease and desist. Knight needs a little more damage. Faker's realm warp gets him away to Owner. And Faker survives. Now in the bottom lane, Doran with the dominus.
They don't have the burst to kill him. Is it a Doran dive? Is it a Doran dive?
defending himself underneath the turret.
Doran, no,
no.
Doran, no. I mean, the lanes are
time.
just winning for T1. Obviously, Faker's died twice, but he's still pushing in the Ahri. The lanes are just winning. I thought Gragas was about to level up to 6 there. 20 CS lead bot, 10 CS lead top. Faker, just fucking
slowly but surely
up in CS but dying. Okay, Faker's silencing versus Knight, chilling.
that
Again, Faker's playing his Roa champ with Doran.
But that's where we're at here. Is on.
Okay,
just tries
good.
to get a quick snappy trade there onto Caria, but it doesn't amount into a whole lot. Headbutt Pulv trying to turn things around, but now Doran and Caria.
Is Doran a victim of Caria being a rat?
Knocked right back with the explosive cast. Doran tries to find the ruthless predator, but there's nothing there.
Doran is a victim of Caria being a rat, yes.
And BLG.
Well, they got Ahri TP.
TP aggressively,
and that means
I will say it's a bit ulti.
Okay. Elk's fine.
Yeah, he is.
Faker will get a couple plates. They have 3 grubs, right? I mean, I guess we can make Rai scale by pulling Ahri away from him. BLG need to start stacking Drakes, man. They're against Rise. Rise on side lane this game will be a fucking demon. They need to stack Drakes ASAP. Doran all-in, stun, beam. Not taking that much damage.
Once again, the fight breaks out.
Is there a dive here with Varus Alistar?
Seemingly way too happy to
or is there just a tower?
Fights,
and Faker shifts to mid. Nice shift by T1, really nice shift.
Good. They've got the opportunity
it's on a Drake spawn as well, it's perfect.
That's gonna be in the game.
And Faker rise ult to catch the wave. Yummy, yummy. They lost 2 creeps for this whole play.
Secured the objective as well. Oh, top
Faker
side.
did again.
Once again, they're looking to put the work in on Faker.
Got most of the wave.
Faker's
Can they translate it into a dragon fight? They need to translate this into a dragon fight, BLG.
And while T1 will even further, now Knight could have a bit of a problem.
Knight has flash. Oh, great rage usage there by Doran.
But his flash was already
and Owner takes it from Doran. What a fucking rat, hey!
T1 as Carrie and Gumayushi are up against the remainder of BLG. Finn trying to distract Doran.
Double combo, double knock up, TP behind by Faker.
It's Faker trying to join up with the TP. He's arrived.
Root on the Alistar, on the Gragas. Q flash from Caria. Oh, Faker. Oh, the flash ult from Owner. And into the stun! Oh, that's it, GG, right? That's gotta be it. That breaks the back of BLG. That breaks BLG right there.
Flipped the game on its head once more.
Oh my god, MSI is literally just LCK finals. Everyone wondered where was T1 versus Gen G. Well, here it is. It's in MSI fucking upper bracket. MSI is just LCK Spring Finals! And EU being frauds! This is the... What the fuck? I feel like T1, when they have momentum, it's just unbeatable. When they have momentum, they're so deadly. It just feels like everything falls into place. Well, I guess it's just a Drake fight. BLG should just send the Drake fight.
We've been seeing it throughout the series, and they're looking for more.
Caria just barriered.
Caria might be the target here for the BLG engage. Finds a nice 3-man pulverize.
That Varus ult hit.
What? But they'll break him anyway. They just want to give the money over to Elk, bring him back into the game.
Oh, nice cast by On. Oh, they're kind of back here, maybe. Does Bin die? No, he doesn't, right? Flash out. Big shutdown to Knight. Knight is getting a lot of gold. Faker is here, but they don't really have tools to fight this. BLG need to base quick and run to Drake now.
BLG showing us that there's still very much.
So Caria's recall is just really cocky.
I thought that they'd be in a bit of danger, but when
you probably didn't think he was on a ward. But what happened to Guma? I think Knight's gonna ult on him, right?
Guma throws out the ultimate to try and help his support, but there's little he can do. Knight has already collapsed. Guma doing his best to sidestep, but he doesn't have any summoners. Then
Charm missed.
With a fantastic ulti, sets up for the shutdown mid-tier 1.
Drake's up in 10. T1 don't have sums on Varus. But BLG don't have Vi Ahri ult up yet. I wonder if T1 just rushes it because they know their ults are down. BLG is very ult reliant, right? Ambessa Vi Ahri. T1 on that ult reliant. Doran went to mid wave. I think he should be holding the flank of Beam. Knight on the side. Ult is up for Knight. Beishwan needs to steal this. They have Feathers stacking to steal it. Feathers are stacking for the steal. Caria had smite. Of course he did. Caria smites it. Caria smites it. Doran sending it. Maybe a bit too deep, Doran. Skarner ult gets Beam. But I don't know if this is a good fight for T1. This is a bad fight. Knight gets resets on this. Faker ults out. Oh, Caria flashed into it. Wait, Faker. Faker didn't go. Guma sniped on. Carrier's gonna die anyway. No, he's not. He headbutts him away. Faker stepped out of his own ult. What the fuck is going on? How did... What the hell? Guma snipes.
Team fight win for
What
BLG.
the fuck? Doran goes too deep. I think if T1 got the Drake and peeled off, it was winning. But Doran sends it.
BLG turn their attention on
Doran
Doran.
way too deep.
Knight comes back to the back line. They
He didn't even get his
charm him
E2.
up, they take him down, and there's more action.
Guma, can he steal it?
Alive.
No way.
BLG looking to force down the Otacon, trying to fight their way back into the game.
Faker
They
is
secure
TPing
the
on top of
objective,
4 people.
But the fight afterwards is ready to rage. Faker with a Rune Prison onto Bin, but Doran might drop. They peel off
Bin
Bin
dead.
and save the Croc.
T1 got the Drake, so they're on soul point, but BLG just got a lot of resources.
T1 get back a kill, but that's a massive swing. Over
Maybe they can get
BLG.
top tier 2.
They've got plus a 1,000
Varus
real
ult,
gold
though.
lead, but then look at the flowers. 29 to 6 plus 23 flowers is about
Faker.
a 2,000 gold lead in that stat.
Knight
BLG,
in, Carrier in,
Carrier's
Owner
looking to go
in,
and make the dive.
on down,
Oh,
Beishan on the
caught,
side,
and
he has
stall
ult.
impact.
Faker,
flashing back,
super
making
low,
sure he doesn't
Carrier
die.
tanking.
Elkin Knight.
It's
I
crazy that
admire
BLG are getting
BLG's
all these
resilience,
massive
because even
shutdowns
if
and
they
like
find
monster
themselves
fights.
a bit behind,
But they're
they just
only
keep
300 gold up.
forcing the much
T1
needed
have 2
stacks
minutes 40
for
seconds on
BLG
their
in a
game win.
much better, so much damage, and we said at the beginning of this
Oh,
game,
Faker finds
that he needed to
Beishan.
step
What?
up. Beishan very low.
What is Beishan doing?
Caught up by the Rune Prison there, wants to vault break his way away, but the Realm Orb's ready to
Too
catch
deep,
him
Faker.
out.
Yes, Seraphs though.
Immediately there to back up his jungler.
just tanks all of it.
Base
Faker's
checks
Roa
into
is going to proc
Faker,
now as well.
and
There it is,
Faker
boom, level 15.
ambitiously to that top
Doran's
tower, getting a
items
bit
are
more of a
massive
gold
for a
injection
team fight. I
for
feel
his
like when you
team.
get Sterak's on a bruiser,
And he will
your next team
smash
fight
that
is so
tower
strong.
before Beishan.
Knight is
All
2,400
calculated
gold
all
up
the
on
time he gets
Faker.
away from it. And now,
No
the biggest
Rabadons
goal
yet, though.
differences in this
He
game.
doesn't get
Knight
Rabadons
ahead over
before the Drake.
2,000 for chance to play
Wait, he
it
just
his
bought
way.
it now? I just looked, it wasn't there.
Gets that level 16
Did he
as
just
well.
buy it?
That
I saw
ultimate
double needless.
is going to be on
Hey, why is
such a
question mark
low
pinging? Shut up.
cooldown. Spawns.
Ooh, I think Knight is
Elk
brewing a
critically also
pentakill in this
now with
fight,
2
though.
fully completed
He
items.
is
He's
so
got the
fucking
Essence
strong.
Reaver. He's
And
got
Doran
his
is
Navori
paper
quick
for Knight.
blades. Over on the other side, though, Guma with the Muramana, with the Edge of Night,
Crab helps.
with the Ghost Blade. 3
Not level
powerful
16
items
on
for
Ari.
lethality.
Does
Varus
T1
10
just give this
seconds
Drake? Is that it?
until the Mountain Soul
Or are
for
they that
T1
degenerate?
spawns, but
What
it's
if they Rise ult the
BLG
Baron?
with the combat stat
Their champs aren't
advantage.
that good at it.
With the
They Rise ult the
They're
Baron.
going for a Realm Warp. They want to just go after the Baron. They're going to try to start this up and
They're
maybe
faking
burst
it, I
it
think.
down.
Are they faking it?
demand a response from BLG instead. They don't want to walk into BLG. They're going to make BLG walk into
They don't
them.
have the damage for
Baron's
it.
already down to half HP, but BLG has arrived. What is the call from T1? They're going to disengage it, it looks like, but they're still staying aggroed on the
Doran
Baron.
needs to base TP.
It's down to 4K, 3K on a Knight trying to step up.
Oh my god, they got it. What the fuck?
Bin's into the back line.
Oh my god,
But
and
now
he's
he's
all...
in danger.
No, Bin's just
Owner
dead.
looking to
Why is
control
this a
the rest of the
T1
fight.
team?
T1's already found the first kill. Beishan's here with the front line. But a massive
On.
knock-up from Carrier.
Doran's alive.
Is down. T1.
Carrier combo, carrier combo. There it is. The
The
triple kill for Faker.
Is the only one left. But
And
the
they're gonna get
kingdom
soul
is
as well.
burning.
What the fuck? I thought Rise ulting the Baron, good, yeah, but no damage, doesn't matter.
We'll find the Baron and are looking
Just
to
dance,
close this
tank, and
series
finish.
out.
I think
They know
BLG
that
did play a
BLG
little
owns the
too
bottom
scared
side
there.
river. They know it's
Where the
dangerous
fuck
to
was
check,
Beishan?
So they just don't.
Did they finish
make
Baron with
BLG answer
Varus
them
Q
instead.
and Smite?
They
Is
win
that
the
why it
fight.
died from
They earned the
1.8k?
Baron. They secure the
I saw
soul.
1.8k and it
What's
died
crazy
instantly.
about
And they didn't have double smite.
And
Replay
it
now.
gives so much
How do they
cannot
burst
find
it? I saw
an angle. We look
1.8k
back
and
at
the
this
Baron
master gun
died.
price this moment,
Where's
and
Vi?
We see in this window a lot of
Look where
damage
Vi
is done
is.
to Doran. Bin goes
Yeah, they
in
Varus
onto the
Q it.
backline, but there's no follow-up because PLG's focus is
Oh
divided.
my god, the
Three
Varus
men
Q
that set
smite
the sights
does
on the Baron, while Bin
1,800
goes in
damage?
alone
What?
onto the backside. They don't play the fight slow. Then watch Carrier. He gets the two-man knock-up onto Knight specifically.
That's
So
crazy.
much damage is dealt to him.
What
and
the
T1
fuck?
just turned this into pick after pick after
It's actually
pick.
like just
Elk
enough,
has
just
nothing
perfect.
left. Even with the flash, there's nowhere for him to go.
Oh, he's so locked in. You know when the mouth starts moving, bro,
And
he's locked in.
T1 decimate.
Man, I wish you guys could have seen some of T1's regular season. They lost
for
to...
his career as T1 now going to get
Hold up.
collapsed on, potentially. Bin with the TP wants the angle.
Whoa, he's insta one-shot.
Beishan's down, and T1's bringing in the backup. A nice blade collar from Elk, but is it enough? Doran pops the dominus, and Elk's feathers fly. Carrier and Gumayushi putting more damage into Knight as Carrier might just die. The
Guma.
blank piercing arrow finds a little, but Gumayushi
Oh,
has to
Elk.
pass away. Elk with another kill.
Knight is frying.
Beautifully done.
Doesn't go for more, though. He's scared of running from W.
Dominating with the
He is scared of running from W.
It's a
What if I told you this T1 roster 4 weeks ago was losing to Nongshim and Hammerlife 2-0 getting stomped?
big stop there.
4 weeks later, they 3-0 Hammerlife, get to MSI, and they're fisting BLG. Bro, how do they do it? How do they always do it? This shit is so scripted, it's crazy. They had so many problems in the regular season. Like, they are just like, the regular season turns into a horror somehow. Everything looks like it's gonna collapse. Boom, they hit their strongest point. Every tournament. They're just the biggest rage baiters ever, aren't they? They're just regular season rage baiters. Oh my god, we're gonna lose. No, we're not gonna make it. Ascends to Super Saiyan 4 Ultra Instinct. We get FlyQuest versus BLG. I think that series is gonna be amazing. I really hope it will be. Like, the weakest Asian team in the tournament from LCK LPL is BLG. The strongest Western team by miles is FlyQuest. How big's the gap? Let's see it. Because if Fly get 3-0'd by BLG, we're playing different games. That's what I'm saying. The West and the East are playing different fucking games. That's every tournament. That's not true. FlyQuest almost beat Gen G last year. G2 beat Top Esports. There was like signs, but right now there's 0 signs. We took a game. You see what I mean? Last year, there was like good stuff. Now there's nothing. Elders. Oh, it's a Baron rush again. Just like that magic trick.
It worked the first time. How about the second?
But they're not gonna finish. They're gonna turn, right? Surely.
Looking to try to approach. Piercing arrow flies out. T1 still thinking about the
turn. Oh, Doran's appeared behind them. Oh no! It's Doran!
Somebody's gonna be locked up. Carrier's got the follow. It's over.
Oh, it's a monster engage. It's a monster engage. They pull them in and Doran comes from behind. Crazy good team fighting again.
Phenomenal. Simply phenomenal from T1. Fantastic coordination.
They are insane.
Leveraging the fog of war. Bin, he's trying
they
to
are so insane.
Back, but his nexus is exposed.
Okay, owner died, but they're so crazy
the
good. Like, what the fuck, man?
TP coming in as Carey is ready to join back up with the rest of the team. BLG wanted to conquer their demons, but T1 are their nightmare. 3-0. The LCK squad works their magic again.
T1 are their nightmare. Chat, I'm giving away 2 tickets to the MSI Grand Final. If you want to win them, click the link in the pinned comment.